What do we reckon? I reckon that's all right. Right, welcome back to the channel, people. So, a little bit different this time. I'm going to be doing a challenge this month, and it's going to be over a sort of 2/3 day period. It's going to be 3 days, 2 nights. I am based up in Worksop, near Sheffield area, Chesterfield, that sort of way. So I know a lot of you, all 27 subscribers, and probably the 3 of you that actually tune in, you'll be spread out quite a bit. You know, you'll not all be from like my local area, so to speak. So I'm going down Kent this weekend. So Thursday today, it's 25th to 27th, and it's going to be a shooting exercise for our Marine Training Corps cadets at a location down south. And it's actually got quite near it a river Rother, which we've got a river Rother up here. Now, I don't think for a million years they're linked, but if they are, that's quite interesting. Also, it's going to be a great opportunity for me to meet other people that are involved in Marine Training Corps. If you want any information on it, by the way, marinetrainingcorps.org.uk, loads of information out there. If you've got kids that are interested in becoming affiliated with Marine Training Corps as a cadet, if you know anyone that's interested in becoming a cadet instructor or even a civilian instructor, there's loads of roles available, so please check out the website. There's also loads of socials on Facebook as well, so we're not dotted about here, there and everywhere. We've got a few locations down south and up north in the Derby area, and we're slowly wanting to start and push a bit further north than that. So probably where I am, and then a bit further north up towards sort of Sheffield that way. Marine Training Corps has been established for a few years now. It's not the longest running organisation in the world when it comes to cadet forces, but it's growing, and it's growing at a very, very healthy, progressive rate. So if you want to get involved, or you've got kids that want to get involved, or your mate down at pub, he's recently started saying that his kids would like to get involved in something like a cadet force, then the Marine Training Corps is definitely the way to go. Simply because their curriculum that's being shoehorned into the Marine Training Corps for these cadets, and those instructors as well, it doesn't just stop at learning a little bit extra that you wouldn't normally learn at school. The opportunities are endless. And when I say endless, I mean there are global opportunities. Tours to US air bases in Germany. There's been a trip to Switzerland. There's been lots of conversations around where in the world we can go next and what we can do, what activities. It's not about how can we do it, it's about what are we going to do when we get there. And it's all very exciting times. Besides that, on the classroom side of things, when it comes to the in-house learning side of things, outside of the school curriculum, maths, English, history, science, it's all great stuff, and we all, regardless of how much we've all left school and said, I never needed to know that, it all does at some point come into play, which is great. At the Marine Training Corps, we have got so much on offer, from map reading to orientating across landscapes, weapon handling tests, so using different weapon systems from airsoft to shotgun to rifle, like we're going to be doing this weekend at the shooting camp down south in Kent, where I'm going to be taking on this month's challenge for Veterans Mess HQ. There is so much more to look forward to just in the classroom alone. So at your units, we do things like team building exercise, helping the local communities, attending lots of local different events, showing us faces, showing us support, doing bits of litter picking, asking the local community if, you know, the Marine Training Corps can be of assistance in any way possible. Is there anything that you'd like us to help take part in? And believe me, we are a very, very busy organisation. Every single unit, every week, a couple of days a week at least, every month, are all very busy. So finish school, come home, that's great. 2 of those nights a week, you're going to be learning things that you never thought you'd pick up otherwise. So if you're a child between 9 and 17 years old, we have a space for you. If you have a couple of days a week where just doing this, it just gets a bit tiring after a bit and there's no more levels to complete, and you keep looking down at your Nerf gun thinking, I kind of want to go and shoot something with that, come and join us. and I guarantee you'll have the time of your life learning new skills that you never thought possible. That is the Marine Training Corps. That's the organisation I'm affiliated with. I'm actually linked with the Bredsall unit in Derby. We've got 3 in Derby. We've got 1 in Jacksdale, 1 in Derby itself, and then 1 in Bredsall, just outside of Derby, but it's still in Derby. Work it out. This month, I am going to be taking on a new challenge. So not so much distance and carrying loads of weight, but it's another challenge that I kind of want to just get ticked off, and it's a nice, quick, easy one. And it is one that you can get done in one day, just a few hours actually, and just get it completed and out the way. And it's coming towards the end of month, and I ain't got a busy schedule anymore, but I just think sometimes it's just nice to be able to have a challenge there that I can quickly just condense into a few days, put it on the shelf after I've finished it, and that's it. We've done another one for April. But what I'll do first is I will run you through what we have done so far. So in these envelopes are little bits of sort of gratitude, if you will, from some of the organisations that we've already done a challenge for. So the point of Veterans Mess HQ is to help raise awareness, bit of money as well if anyone wants to donate, it's not obligatory, and just show veterans out there that, you know, we've got a channel here and a great community of viewers that are actually interested and believe in this sort of thing. And for every viewer out there that sees me doing this or somebody else doing it, you know, there might be a bunch of people out there that do these challenges day in, day out. It's a great opportunity for people to think, I wouldn't mind doing that. And sign up, get yourself a challenge, and get yourself what's in this envelope. So, in this envelope, we have a lovely little letter here, a little card, which is a thank you card from Royal British Legion Industries. Now, if you remember back in January, I took on the Tommy 10K. So 10K, and inside here it says, Dear Benjamin, congratulations on your successful Tommy 10K. Thank you so much for your commitment to the challenge. The work of RBLI and helping vulnerable veterans gets the support they deserve. If it wasn't for fundraisers like you, all of us, we wouldn't exist. See you again next year. All the best, Team Tommy. And the admin team have kindly signed the letter as well. Well, the card. So I'll treasure that with my life. Along with treasuring that, when you complete the Tommy 10K, and I think raise a certain amount, I can't remember how much it is, you actually get one of these. A Tommy 10K medal. Proper metal medal. A nice ribbon with Tommy 10K 2025 on there. So that's the first one. We completed it in January. I say we because it's like an effort that I do for you guys, the viewers, to help. You know, if one of you shares this on Facebook, 3 dots down here somewhere on video, click share, copy link, put it on Facebook, press paste and just share it. There might be a veteran out there that sees it thinking, oh, at least somebody's doing something. Not me, but at least somebody is doing something. A lot of veterans out there that are aware that there's loads of charities out there wanting to help, but, you know, it's just that much of a, you know, taboo topic for a lot of people, being a veteran and suffering, that they just try and stay away from seeing stuff like this, really, and they don't get to see it every day. So share away, let people know that there's people out there, and especially you guys, supporting, helping raise awareness for these great charities, helping support our veterans. So that is the Tommy 10K one. Chuck that one on there. What did we do next? Let me have a quick nosy. So then it was February. We did the 56 miler for the charity Mind. Now, not so much a direct veteran-based charity, this one. However, it was definitely one that a lot of veterans will at some point see on Facebook, on internet. They'll see something on a flyer. I've even noticed on bottles of water, there's actually the Mind thing on there. So supporting businesses like that and helping get their brand out there to let people know they're always there on standby. Mind helped me walk through 3 doors at once. So in supporting veterans, I can help support other people out there, raising a bit of money for people that actually need support that aren't just a veteran. So I thought whilst I'm kicking a door down, I'd open a window whilst I'm in there. And mind, together we are unstoppable. And on the back, your support makes the fight for mental health possible. We couldn't do it without you. Me, but more so you guys, because I don't just do this for the sake of it, raise no money whatsoever and keep all this a secret. I show you guys what effort's being put in. Some of you guys might want a nice medal. And on the topic of medals, Mind sent me this one. So there's the card from Mind, put that down there. Another metal medal from Mind, just to show appreciation, to show that you completed the challenge. Again, I think there were some sort of fundraising target you had to hit. I think it was like £50, I think, or something like that. It might have been 100, I'm not sure, but you've got to remember, I had people stopping me in the street giving me money. So what I'd do then is, a lovely woman called Stevie stopped me in a village a few miles out from where I live. She donated £10. So I walked straight to the bank, put it in the bank, and then donated the full, I donated 12 and did the full 12 in her name. So any cash donations that I've had off people in the street, I've always made a point of shouting out their names. So if you ever donate to any of these charities that I'm doing, links are always in the description as well at videos. If you see me on Facebook, there's links everywhere. Whenever I complete the challenges, like with Tommy 10K, I did a shout out for everybody that donated. And same with this one. Now, 56 miler, I did 56 miles in under 24 hours. So not a bad effort at all. Quite easy for me, really. And well, I can say I've got plenty of time to get it done. I've got loads of space around here to do it in. But everybody has. It's literally just walking. You can run it. I think you can bike it. There are a few comments I've seen where it was just 56 miles your way. But same with Mind. I did a massive list on previous video. That was February. And everyone got a shout out. So thank you to everyone who donated for that one. So 2 medals in the bag. What did we have next? So March. We did in March, can't forget that one, a nice easy one to remember. In March was one that, not so much close to my heart, but one that's another just veteran based charity. And it was the Combat Stress March in March. Thank you for supporting Together We March. Wear your medal with pride. So they send you a little tiny card through like that. I'll probably laminate these and get them hung up and have some medal racks made at some point, I'll see. And the lovely, huge as well, massive thing, March in March Combat Stress medal. And if you want to know the quality of this one, well, have a listen. Another metal medal, which is just incredible. So I don't do this for the medals. And I think the target to hit this one was to complete, it was 10 miles, by the way. I think I did just over 10, but 10 miles is a couple of hours work for me, no problem. If I haven't even got the camera on, 10 miles, under an hour, easy, no problem. But 10 miles, I think it will raise £24 or £25. As soon as you've completed challenge and you've registered that you've raised the money, you get the medal automatically sent out. So that's the massive Combat Stress medal, and the ribbon's incredible as well. It's a really nice piece to have and keep hold of, and every single one of these will be hung up at home. I'll probably get like a little write-up underneath each one, but they've all got videos linked to them on this channel. So if you want to go online and have a look on, well, online, if you want to go on this channel and have a look through the months so far, you'll see all three of these, all of the 3 challenges that I've completed so far, and each one so far I've had a medal. And I wasn't planning on, if I don't get a medal, if I don't raise any money, if I just complete the challenge and get the video on this channel, to me that's success, because it's not so much raising millions I care about. There's some great fundraisers out there. There's some people that can raise, I think for the next one there's a chap who's raised like 13 grand. And it's just ongoing and ongoing, which is just mental. So I'm not the biggest fundraiser in the world. There are some great fundraisers out there, but if this just helps spawn one other fundraiser, there might be a fundraiser in you and you just don't know it. So definitely get involved, give it a try, and you know, depending on what kind of circle you've got, you might have people sending you money and raising loads to help support veterans, people with mental health struggles, and you know, and getting medals like this. So that is the Combat Stress March in March 10. I think that were a 10 miler, that one. So that were a 10 miler, and nice and easy. And that is it so far for the challenges I've completed. Got another one this weekend, which is for April, and then what I'll do is I'll sort one out for May, June, July. July kind of puts me on edge a little bit because last year I did a 150 miler for Help for Heroes, and it was quite a lot to take in, and it was my first ever one as well, and I've not done any fizz for a long time. And I think that was the first challenge I did last year. So if you go back, you'll see every day that I completed my miles. It to a point where I did the full 150 miles. I think I did it in 16 days, which sounds extreme, but some days I did 20 miles, some days I did 2 because I was just going out for a walk and I thought I'd log it. And it's a weighted walk challenge, that. So as long as you've got a day's hack on with a bit of weight in it, you qualify. So if you think you've got what it takes to do a big one like that, go for it. And I promise you, you feel great for it after. Now, getting on to this month's challenge. I am going away this weekend on a shooting camp with the Marine Training Corps. Accommodation is going to be a little bit tight. So, no nice warm bed, no radiators, no warm showers, nothing like that. Back to good old school, getting in a basher. In this case, I'm going to get in a tent, getting in a basher, getting your head down, and enjoying some good old fashioned camping style sleeping and just, you know, enjoying it. And to be fair, if any of your ex-forces or avid campers, you'll understand sometimes it feels quite good to be able to get out there, get in a basher, get your head down, a good night's sleep with just a thin layer of whatever tents are made out of nowadays. It's quite rewarding, so it kind of makes you think, quite surprised that I got a good night's sleep. So this month is going to be the Great Tommy Sleep Out. And yes, I've got the beanie, and yes, I've gone and put myself a bobble on the top, because why not? So for the Royal British Legion Industries this month in April, I'm going to be doing the Great Tommy Sleep Out, and I'm going to be doing it over the 3 days, 2 nights down in Kent on our shooting camp. I'll log a little bit. I can't film everything because it's a juniors, kids-based learning camp activity, so I can't just go filming everything and putting it on my channel unless I've got permission to do so. But this is just going to be about me sharing my experience down there, getting camped out, probably show you a few meals I'm going to be having. I'll show you the layout of my tent and everything, how I like to have it. And yeah, I think for this one I've got it quite cushy. So there's some of you out there doing the Great Tommy Sleep Out that have literally got a basher and a roll mat, and you're doing it with 6 layers on, no sleeping bag, and you're smashing it. So yeah, for me, I need to have a bit of shelter. I've got to keep my kit warm and dry, and yeah, I'll film a little bit to show you how it's going. But the Great Tommy Sleep Out, from what I remember, used to be the Great Tommy Sleep Out in March, and I think now it's kind of changed a little bit, where it's just the Great Tommy Sleep Out, and it's just carried on now. So any time of year you can just get on with it. So the Great Tommy Sleep Out is this month's challenge. I think it's going to be quite easy, but I just want to get involved. The link for this challenge will be in the description of this video and the next one, so there'll be a part 2, part 3 whilst I'm down there. If anyone donates £1, it's a bit late in month really, but I'll leave the link there for any donations that can carry on in months to come. And I think with it being constantly running all the time, I can just chuck this on whenever I like and just go and do another quick challenge. So if in June I end up doing a 20 miler for somebody, well, I can go and do Great Tommy Sleep Out just one random night, and it's like I've done 2 challenges in 1 month, and it gets me sharing link again and getting involved. So Royal British Legion Industries, and if you guys want to get involved with that as well, get on Facebook, get on socials, and find RBLI, Royal British Legion Industries. Go on there, you'll see everyone sharing links. If you actually go on to About, I think it gives you the information on there to get signed up. It's completely free to sign up, and your first donation, I believe, is what gets you your beanie and your welcome pack. So get signed up. It comes through post. I don't know how long it takes, but I think for me it took probably about a week and it here. I know some people have waited a bit longer. Some people have had it within a few days. So I think it all kind of depends on when the admin team are, you know, on top of their game and when you actually do it. So if you sign up on a Thursday morning, don't expect your welcome pack to come Sunday afternoon. Yeah, don't worry like that. So you have to just wait for planets to align and for this small team to help get your stuff sent out to you, which is a great team, by the way. Every time I've done anything for Royal British Legion Industries, they've always got a really heavily supportive team going on, and they do not stop. And that's as for everyone that I've done challenges for, but these guys are on top of their game. So, bit of a long intro. I'm going to get myself off down to Kent this weekend. There'll be a part one. This will be part one, and then probably do a part two. But I thought I'd just do a bit of an intro video and show you all what I'm going to be taking part in this weekend. And might be a bit controversial, me sewing a bright white pom-pom on the top, but I think it looks all right. And I thought, why not? Chuck a pom-pom on it, be a bit different, and yeah, happy days. So, looking forward to some good old ration packs this weekend. Just need to make sure I pack everything. And I'm driving the minibus all the way down there, so that's going to be fun. I'll try and get in bits and bobs where I can, a few clips. If I can get any clips from what we do as an organisation at Marine Training Corps, I'll slip it in. This is not the Marine Training Corps YouTube channel, by the way. This is mine. So I'm not just going to flood it with what we do. That's for them to do. If they say I can, then of course I will. I'll chuck a few bits on. And if the Marine Training Corps is something you're interested in, becoming an instructor, a civilian instructor, going up through ranks, if you've got a child or a junior that you know who's interested in becoming something greater than what they are, then by all means, I can't suggest it enough. The organisation is incredible, and if they want to work their way up through the ranks, in just a few years you'll be very surprised at what our young cadets turn into, and they are just absolute seamless soldiers. Incredible. So I'll leave it there. Thank you all for your support. Anyway, I know not a lot of people tune into this channel. There's not a lot of veteran stuff going off out there, but I just thought, just show my efforts, let you know what's going off, bit of an update, and yeah, this weekend be an opportunity to get a camera in a tent, show you my layout, and yeah, and just take part a little bit. So, remember to like and subscribe if you've not already. Share the videos. If you want to go through all my videos and click share, copy link, Facebook, and just spread them everywhere. If there's a veteran that you know, or someone in your family, or there's a guy who lives down the street, you don't even need to contact him. But if you know him and you share the videos and he sees them, it might just be that turning point where he thinks, do you know what? It's great to see people doing stuff. And not me, but great to see people doing stuff like you guys donating to the charities I help sort of promote. Because I do this anyway. I just thought, why not fly a few flags on the way? Yeah, and if you want to get involved in some of these challenges, just whichever one I'm doing at the time, you'll see it on the old YouTubes. Just get onto websites and Facebooks, and there'll be a link. Join, take part, sign up. Most of them are free. There's only one or two that I think you have to pay for, but most of them are just completely free of charge. Share your fundraisers, get a few quid raised, and if you're that passionate and you've got a good circle of people around you that have got a couple of spare quid in the pocket and want to help a great cause like supporting veterans and mental health organisations, you can raise a good chunk of money, and your medal's just a bonus. So go for it. Comments, get them down below if you want to comment. I love comments. I love engaging with people. So any comments, drop them down below, and I'll bleep bloop and answer back to you wherever I can. Yeah, and subscribe. It's completely free. It just means that every time I post something, when you go on YouTube, on your telly or your phone or whatever, on your list, on your favourite subscriptions list, my videos will just be there waiting. So you can just tap it, or you can just slide away, do whatever you want. But anyway, thank you all for your support. Looking forward to getting a full year done with a challenge every month, and yeah, hopefully at some point be able to get a bit further afield and come and do something in your area. So if ever I've got a challenge on that's a long walk or a weighted march or anything, Drop it in comments. Have you got a big country park near you where I can get 20 miles done? Have you got a big city around you where I can just weave in and out everywhere and clock up some distance? Drop it in comments and let me know. But until then, I will see you on the next one.